If you want to learn how to make this delicious, creamy, silky lemon curd, please keep watching. This lemon curd was favorite in the restaurants that I worked in, and you could top it in pretty much any dessert that you would like. It's so delicious. So let's get started. These are the ingredients you're going to use. We're going to add our eggs and our egg yolks, our lemon zest, our sugar, our lemon juice, and a pinch of salt. And we are going to give this a really good whisk to ensure that all the egg yolks and the eggs are just really well combined. We're going to put this over a pot of simmering water, and we are going to continue to whisk this through because you just don't want the eggs to start to cook through, and then you'll get scrambled lemony eggs, which is kind of gross, but you want to keep whisking, and you're going to bring this up to 160 degrees in Fahrenheit. And once it reaches this point, immediately pull it out of the double boiler, and we're going to let this cool. We're going to let this lemon curd sit for about 5 minutes before we add the vanilla extract. And the reason why we're letting it sit is that you want it to sort of cool down before you start blending in the butter. If you add the butter immediately, it starts to look a little bit translucent, and that's why my lemon curd is like a little bit more creamy and lighter. So I've let it cool. I added the vanilla. Now I'm going to pour it into a blender. You can use a handheld blender, you can use a large blender, but you really want to blend and get a bunch of air into it, and that's what really gives it its body, that it's creamy and light, and it kind of holds together, but it also can like dissolve really nicely into the dessert. So now I'm going to add this into my Vitamix, and I'm going to start the speed low, and then I'm going to kick it up till high speed until everything is fully combined. And you'll see that the lemon curd has grown in volume because there's a bunch of air getting incorporated now. And you want to let this go for about 2 minutes. It goes really fast. If you're using a handheld blender, it could take a little bit longer, and you're able to see using a handheld blender all the butter get incorporated. So once you start to see that all the butter is completely incorporated, then you just let it go for 15 seconds and then it's ready. So I pulled mine out and it looks great. You see all these air pockets in it, and that's fine because once it sits, it's going to disappear. So it's definitely light and creamy, and I'm gonna pour this in a bowl just so that you guys can see the texture. So it looks a little watery right now, but once the lemon curd cools down, it should take around 2 to 3 hours in the refrigerator. It will thicken back up. Here's a clip of the lemon curd on a dessert. It's what I'm using it for, and you can see that it kind of has great body, also melts, it's not too thick. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.